Hey guys, it's been a long time since I made a video. Had to bring it out finally for this one. I'm sure you know this is one of my most anticipated movies all year. Talked about it when I did the trailer review. You know I'm a huge DC fan. I'm a huge Superman and Batman fan. Those are my two favorite superheroes of all time. First time them being in a movie together. I gotta be honest, I didn't like this movie. Um, I loved it. I loved it. Woo! Suck it! All you bad reviews and Rotten Tomato scores, all the bullshit, y'all can kiss my ass. Batman v Superman, starring Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, directed by Zack Snyder. I freaking love this movie. I loved it so much. I had so much fun watching it. I'm glad I got to see it in a great, with a great audience. They were just cheering, laughing, people were crying. It was a great movie experience. I'm so glad I went opening night. First and foremost, it obviously has gotten a lot of bad reviews, which is, all film is subjective. So meaning, one person can love a movie and one person can hate a movie. Even if the movie is great, not everybody is gonna like it. You know me, I'm obviously a huge DC fan. Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, I'm a huge DC fan first and foremost. Before I start getting to the positives about the movie, which the stuff I really loved, I'll go through the negatives. Because not every movie is gonna be perfect. This one is definitely not perfect. Doesn't take away the fact that I loved it so much. The movie, it can be a little slow at times. Through a good portion of the movie until getting toward the end, the last 45 minutes, last 45 minutes, that's when it starts picking up. Some people may find it a little boring. If you are not a DC Comics fan who reads the comics and knows certain little insights about the characters and about the situations that they are in, you may not find this movie accessible to you. If you are a true DC Comics fan, I feel like you will definitely love this movie. And if you don't, then, it's just not for you. Totally fine. But some people that don't read the comics will still love the movie because there is a lot of great stuff in it. First off, Batfleck. When they announced Ben Affleck as Batman, people were going effing nuts. They did not want this guy to be Batman. Michael Keaton was my favorite Batman of all time. After this, I'm sorry. Keaton, I still love you. You're now my second favorite Batman. Ben Affleck is the Batman. He is the Batman. I say he's the Batman because he not only played a great Batman, and he looks the most like Batman, especially in that suit. He's a big dude. He's shredded in this movie. And he's not just shredded, he is huge. He is hulking. He looks like Batman straight out of the comics. Like, literally. Just, you ripped him off the page. He's in the movie now. So not only did he play a great Batman, he played an awesome Bruce Wayne. This was my favorite Bruce Wayne. Definitely. He was so good. He was so dark and he was funny at times. I just loved the way I loved him as Batman, definitely. But at some times I was like, let me see more Bruce Wayne. Because he was so cool. He was almost like a James Bond-esque Bruce Wayne. Had a lot of charisma. I loved the way he played Bruce Wayne. Great Batman. I loved Ben Affleck. I'm so glad they chose him to play this part. One of the first times they should reveal the Batman in this movie was really cool. It was creepy. You're supposed to be scared of Batman. He's supposed to frighten his enemies. And the way they depicted him in his first scene, he was effing scary. He was scary. It was kind of funny for a second, and then it turned dark. It turned really scary and creepy the way he moved around, and the way he looked. It was creepy. It scared the crap out of me. I was taken back by it for a second. I did a little jump. Christopher Reeve obviously was a great Superman back in the day. People believed him as Superman. Henry Cavill, he looks the most like Superman. Like, just like Ben Affleck pulled him off the comics, he's in the movie now. He looks so much like Superman. He's got the black hair, the blue eyes, he's over 6 feet tall. He's ripped up and he's huge. And the difference between Christopher Reeve Superman and Henry Cavill Superman is this one is written to be a little bit darker, more emotion. And I loved that. He gets angry at times. He's happy at times. He's frustrated at times. He does a great job, and there's a particular scene that he's in where he just shows a lot of anger. I'm like, oh my goodness, scared the crap out of me. Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. She's Wonder Woman. Yeah, she pulled off a great performance as Wonder Woman. Not in the movie a lot, but when she is, people loved her. She is beautiful. She's skinny, but it doesn't matter. She comes off powerful. She's tall too. She's about as tall as Henry Cavill as Ben Affleck. You know, she's up there with them. So she just comes off like she has a lot of power and wit. And she did a great job. I loved seeing her every time she was on screen. I was very, I loved it. Lex Luthor, played by Jesse Eisenberg. I think Jesse Eisenberg is an incredible actor. I loved him in The Social Network. Was nominated for an Oscar for that. He was awesome in that movie. This movie, he's a little bit different. He's a little quirky. There was one scene in the movie where I was like, oh, he kind of scared me there. He was a little creepy right there. Amy Adams. She was in this movie. She was in Man of Steel as Lois Lane. I actually really liked her in this movie. I liked her more than I did in Man of Steel. Amy Adams is a great actress. Not just a great actress, she is great to look at. Hey, with some cheese without a few crackers, you know what I'm saying? There's a scene between her and Henry Cavill when he's Clark Kent, where I was like, oh god, like, she looks so good. I'm sorry, I'm talking a little bit too much about that, and I don't think my girlfriend will like that. Y'all probably like, how does this nerd have a girlfriend? And I ask myself the same question every once in a while. Yeah, I think I need to see it one more time. I'm supposed to see it tomorrow, so when I go see it again, I'm going to do a separate video and talk about spoilers. Like I said, I loved the script. The dialogue between the characters was really cool. It felt real, like they were trying to portray the comics as in real life. At times it was dark. At times it was funny. I laughed at parts. Some people might not think it's funny. That's fine. All film is subjective, but I loved it. And I'm so glad that I loved it because I've been waiting for this movie for so long. And the way this movie plays out, it's almost like a dramatic thriller. Just dramatic movies in general, I love. I love movies of just people talking with each other and conveying that in a an entertaining way. So, good job to Chris Terrio who wrote the script. I loved it. Now, to get to the Superman and Batman fight. It was so unbelievable. It was so cool. Zack Snyder pulled it off in a great way, made it look amazing. I felt bad for Superman. Not to spoil anything, but you know, they both get their licks in. Superman gets a couple of good shots on Batman. Batman gets a few good shots on Superman, and it was a brutal fight. When Batman got hurt, I felt for him because Superman's the strongest character, arguably, in all of comics. So him tossing around a regular guy, I'm like, ooh, sheesh, dang, looked like it hurt. The ending fight. I won't say too much. I'll go more in detail in the spoiler review. I loved it. It was amazing. I know I keep saying I loved it, but I did. I gotta be honest. I freaking loved it. I loved it. Having Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman in the same fight. Oh my God! It was a DC Comics dream come true. Great looking action that had me on the edge of my seat. Had my heart pumping the whole time. There are a couple of moments in the movie where you're damn near, you want to cry a little. As a huge Superman fan and Batman fan, Superman and Batman are my two favorite superheroes of all time. I've been reading them since I was a kid. I remember running throughout my house in a Superman costume when I was like 2 or 3 years old, just pretending I was Superman, I could fly and have all his superpowers. Superman is this for me, and Batman is like right here. Two favorites. Super nerd. So guys, have you seen Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice? Have you seen it yet? If you have, just comment below. Let me know what you thought of it. If you don't like it, that's totally fine. You know, that sucks for you. It really does, because that means you don't enjoy something that was really cool, but it was cool to me. So, I forgot to give my score on the movie before I started editing the video. It's late. It's past 1 in the morning. I'm editing as we speak. And I'm drinking a beer. So, yeah, I'm going to give you my score. The film, it is a 9 out of 10. That's my score for right now. It may change. I will do my spoiler video tomorrow after I watch it again. And we'll see if my score changes at all. If it goes higher or lower. Comment, like the video, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, make like a tree and get out of here.